Captain America. He's finally in the game. And today we're going to answer the question of should you summon for him or should you skip? Because again, you do have other banners that are going to come in the next 13 days. There's also going to be another banner that comes up. I don't know why it's taking so long to get to it. Is it after the animation, right? Okay. 6 days, right? Iron Man is going to go away in 6 days and Cap after 2 weeks. So again, eventually there's going to be another hero that comes along. And there's other defenders in the game, right? So we're gonna take him into combat and see what he can do, right? So before all of that, what's up guys? Master Styles here. Welcome you back to Inside Gaming, and today we're gonna take a look at Captain America in combat, PvE, and a little bit of PvP, because PvP is finally added to the game. So that's also another thing. So first up, let's actually go over, and by the way, I got really lucky pulling this guy. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really got lucky. After 10 great keys, he popped up on my screen. I was super lucky there because again, when it comes to this game of summoning, it's very, very tough to pull some of these 3-star heroes. Not gonna lie. So again, this is his ultimate move. I know some people may not be fond of it, but for me, I am very fond of this ultimate move. Primarily the offensive stance, right? You gain 3 mana. It may not look great, right, on paper, but I'm thinking down the road where you'll have heroes that come out that do heavy damage that will require a lot of mana to cast their big skill, right? And every time he gets his ultimate, that's 3 additional mana. And the biggest thing in this game is mana management, picking the right skills, and just having him being able to, make your team stronger, protect your team. I never really used the shield one, but again, if you're ever in a situation where you need a shield, you can pull it out, right? But again, I always go for the offensive stand. The shield strike, I use it in a interesting way, but you'll see that later. And of course, the assemble, which is great. This is a great way to increase your attack. And of course, if it's in defensive stand, you can reduce your damage taken, but normally I'm on the offense, not really on the defense. To go to the question of should you summon for him, there is other defenders in the game. You have Hulk, there's also Juggernaut, of course, and armor. There is those additional defenders that are in the game, but again, for me, I actually like him. Am I a fan of Captain America as a superhero? No, I don't like Captain America at all. So let's just get that out the way. All right, so first up, where we're gonna go? We're gonna put him in an AOE situation, of course, because again, let me see first. I gotta check my energy here. Do I have enough energy? I do have enough energy. We'll start over here because I need to do it anyways. This is the single target version, and then we'll do the AOE situation because I need to do it anyways, right? So we'll check it out here, and we've gotten a lot higher. If you've seen my previous Iron Man video, we'll take these 2 out, and then we're gonna put in the Hulk, and we'll put in Cap. Now, if you've seen my Iron Man video, my gripe with Iron Man is that, let's actually take a look at Iron Man. His skill here, this one, Blast Ray, it costs 4 mana. But when you have Cap out there and you get his ultimate, you get 3. So again, when that pops up, I'm able to utilize Iron Man's skills a lot faster, right? So that's kind of my thought process there. But let's just see how he does here in this situation. And we'll start out with increasing our attack, which is nuts, right? Like out the gate. Now what I like to do, for instance, we know we're going to hit multiple targets, especially with this strike here. So if an enemy is going to die and they're low on HP, I would target a different enemy so he'll end up, taking them out. Not in that situation, but generally. So look at this. We go into the offensive stance, right? So we know. Now we got the additional mana, right? Look at all the extra mana we have. So now we can pop this move here, take out those 3, and we also have enough to get this move going. We'll wait for that one there. They're not in close. We need some more, and then we'll do that. So again, just having that ability to do that, it just makes it so much better, right? And then heal, it's big damage there. But when you're in fights where you need to get a lot of mana, he's going to help you out a lot. So now and this move here is nice because it's like increasing your attack will get more mana. And I feel like when I'm fighting, right, I have so much mana that I'm like, oh my goodness, let's just wait. We'll wait. They're not spawning that fast. So we'll flip them over there, right? And then the shield strike, that guy back there is gonna end up dying. See, that's what I'm talking about. The ultimate's not ready. Let them spawn. This is kind of a waste of an ultimate, to be honest, because there's not that much there. But again, we're gonna cook there, and just watch how much the mana is moving. And we have a few more seconds. We're too far away. And let's get some extra mana here, of course, because you don't need the defensive side. The defensive side is you switch your defensive stand, granting all allies a shield. We don't need no shield right now. What do we need a shield for? What are we gonna do that? We're not dying. Okay, so here, but again, this is increased. Iron Man is too far away. I could have moved him closer. Shield strike. That guy right there should be, nope, we missed him. But again, it does help, right, with Iron Man, like, because again, the biggest problem that I had with Iron Man was that he just doesn't, he's not going to be able to do a lot of the big damage there. But in this situation, I feel like they weren't spawning fast enough, right? It's either we weren't killing them fast enough or they weren't spawning fast enough. But again, I like him with Iron Man, right? As you can see, we could have ended up switching out Hulk, right? We didn't really need Hulk in that situation. We could have gone with somebody else that had more AoE damage, right? Maybe could have used Storm. I have Storm here. I am going to make a Storm video, but I didn't want to showcase that. But again, I think Iron Man and him, I like them together. I do like running Hulk with them. But again, in that situation, it's a little bit different. So let's try this one here and see. This is a boss battle where there's only one target, right? And see how we do. So we'll go with that. And what I realized too is that I don't really find myself needing a healer per se. So let's go with Cap here. We're gonna start out with increasing our attack right out the gate. Like, think about that. So now you see we're just waiting for the mana to pop up, right? That's the other side of all of this. And they're all three. So we'll go here, we get some additional mana. I think that down the road, just this is going to be huge. So now we're at 6. We can pop this move here, right? And then, nope, not that one, cancel. Into this. And shield throw. Unfortunate because there's not multiple targets. We're taking a lot of damage here. But the thing is, the Hulk can heal himself, right? So that's also another thing. And he's specifically targeting the Hulk, which is okay. We're not going to use anything else here. We're just going to let it sit because, again, it is about getting a 3-star, but again, it's kind of tough to do that right now. We'll eventually get to a point where we get a 3-star. But I just wanted to show you him in AoE situations and, of course, boss battles. Look at that damage by Iron Man. We could just cook him right now, actually. Let's just cook him. Yeah, let's just cook him right now. But I'm telling you, he should be dead there. Yeah. But you see how now we have an excess amount of mana, a lot, right? We have 3. We just got to wait a little bit, hit him again with the beam. And Iron Man just cooks. So, again, the waiting though, that's the one thing. And I feel like if you can get another hero that does a similar thing of increasing your mana, it could make Iron Man cook. So we actually, no, stop. We're gonna do, how much we have? 6. Yeah, we'll increase our attack and then we'll use the debuff. Yeah, Hulk can heal. Didn't really need a heal there, but again, for me, for what I'm doing, right, that's also the other thing. I think that's the key there in terms of should you summon for him. For right now, right? For right now in this coming moment, you don't really necessarily need him because the heroes that are in the game right now, outside of Iron Man, they don't really require so much mana. But I feel like down the road, eventually they're going to be heroes that you're going to need increase in mana. And again, right, that's the other side of all of this is let's go back here, go to home and go to the heroes here, and we'll take a look at Iron Man. But somebody mentioned this in the Iron Man video that if you go into, wait, is it here? Yeah, but that's deep. That's why 1, 2, 3. You would need 3 copies to do that. And I love that you can click on this right here and it'll show you what that move is. So again, this would be cost 3, right? Which would be great, right? Unibeam. Yeah, this would cost 3, but at the same time, I feel like you would still need 3 copies of him to do that. But let's just see what we get, because I was just thinking about the Soul Saga there. So here it says the magic circle of assemble lasts for 5 more seconds. So that's the increase that you get in the beginning. You get another copy of him. You gain 100 energy at the start of battle. It's not bad. It's not bad. And then over here, increase the HP. And this side it says, after using a skill or ultimate, the next basic attack deals 500 more damage. And on this side, it's the increased energy regeneration of allies in a magic circle of assemble by 20%. And the big one back here says that they can gain the increase to attack and increase to their defense. What? That is crazy. So again, it'll take us a lot of time or a lot of summoning to get to that point, right? To even bring him to there. But again, to go back to the question, for right now, right, it's like you don't really necessarily need him, but for down the road, you're most likely going to. I just feel like you're going to need this guy down the road, right? I could just see it. So since we're already here and we already have it, let's go check it out. Let's just see how he is. We'll go with the guy that's closer to our level. And we have Doctor Strange and who? And Iron Man on defense. So we get to see who we're facing. We got Hulk, and we also have, who else is that? Emma and Sleepwalker. So we'll take him out, and then we'll put our Hulk in there and see. So they're gonna be close to each other. They're gonna jump, right? Look at that, right out the gate. Pops his shield throw. Emma could be a problem here. Emma could definitely be a problem. Yeah, I think we're gonna end up losing this one. Yeah, definitely. Most definitely gonna lose this one. Cap got cooked. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose this one. It's like Iron Man. Iron Man is in trouble there. Yeah. If it was strong enough, we would have won, but Cap ended up getting cooked. So PvP was a little bit different. We needed some type of support, and I think that's primarily why I was running the other team. Not a great showing there, but we'll run one more, right? Let's go here. Actually, no, he wasn't the best, but he's gonna give me the most points. Same thing with Thor. I think I want to take out the Hulk. I wanted to go with the team. I hate that I have to switch this thing over. I wanted to go with the team I already have. What does this guy need? I'm trying to click on this one. He needs both of these. So give me a second. Let me fix this. So switching around Doctor Strange. Biggest concern right here with Iron Man is that he takes too long to get skills going, right? And I think Sleepwalker here is actually not bad, right? Because again, he has that big damage that he does, and he also heals. So let's just see. This is a different type of situation, and they have Thor too, which could be annoying. So increases skill damage there. Shield throw. And why did they move? I don't know why they moved. Oh my goodness. Iron Man and Cap took out Sleepwalker. Yes, good job coming back. Iron Man's in trouble. Iron Man's gonna die. Okay. Oh boy, it's not looking too good here. Okay, dang, Doctor Strange. What was that? Oh, that was Thor. Oh my goodness. We just need a shield throw here. And, well, they were weaker than us, right? They were weaker than us. We weren't on the same level. But I'm going for my points. Don't get me wrong here. I think that was it. That was all my fights for today. But PvP is a little different, right? We're still getting accustomed to it. But to go back and answer the question, right? And I'll do it through that lens, right? As you can see, I already pulled 35 on this guy. If I didn't have him, right, and I didn't get lucky, right, would I really push for him right now? It's kind of out of no, right? It's kind of out of no. But I feel like down the road, where the additional heroes are going to come into play, his value may go up. Because again, just the fact that he's one of the few, maybe I think there may be a couple other heroes. I would have to look at the skills, and you let me know down in the comments, that give you that high amount of mana, right? Again, I feel like obviously the increase to your mana and maybe something else would have been nice, right? But again, he does have the ability to increase your attack early. But to summon for him as free to play, like I said, if you can go for the full 80, go for it. But for free to play, summoning for this guy right now is tough. It really is. And we'll have Iron Man on the other side of this. So for me, I think give it some time. Let's see what he's capable of. Figure out who he works well with. I just wish he had increased physical damage as his passive. That would have been perfect, right? Because then you already have Emma that increases special damage, and Captain America would have increased physical damage. Maybe somebody else would do that. But for right now, I'm at a wait. I know the options were, should you summon or should you skip? I'm at a wait. In the next 13 days, I'll come up with an answer for you, right? So in the meantime, save your great keys, because he really isn't showing me anything too crazy, like, oh, he's a must-have hero right now, right? That could change. That could really change. But for right now, I got lucky. I'll still summon for him, right? Me personally, I'll still summon for him, because again, getting another copy of him, what would that get me? Yeah, there it is. Talent. I want to see, what can we get? We can get an increase, and I would definitely go with the increase in the time. I'll definitely go with the increase in the time. So again, if I can get another copy, that'll be great. And then it will last for 10-15 seconds, which is huge, increasing your attack, which would be great. But for right now, it's a wait. I know it's, should you summon for him, I would put it right at a wait. I'll use him a little bit more and we'll come back and answer that question. But for right now, just wait. See what other people are saying in the community, and then you can make your decision. But if you made it this far in the video, the word of the day is going to be Cap. He's here, right? And if you're new around here, you want guides, updates, and of course, walkthroughs. I haven't done any updates, have I? I know I've been saying it, but I haven't. Leave me alone, okay? This is the channel you want to subscribe to. We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers. That is the goal for the year, for those that I don't know. For those that are rocking with me, let me know. Did you summon for Captain America? How did you summon and go? And did you get as lucky as me? Because, man, I got lucky with this guy. And to think I wanted to re-roll this account. My goodness, look at what I got. Man, I thought about re-rolling this account. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.